Hello, everyone. It's of my greatest honor to be here to do the introduce of my nationality. I'm Nuosu myself, and also share the cosmological concept of sacred forest and the relevant rituals in Liangshan. And now, and this today my talk could be divided into two parts. The first part is the background information of Nuosu, and the next part is the concept of sacred forest and the relevant rituals. And for the background information, we are Nuosu. We called ourselves Nuosu, and we also belong to Yi Zhu in China. And we are speaking a language of Tibet to Burman family. And in the past, we live in the highland of Liangshan Mountain of Sichuan and Yunnan provinces, southwest China. So we have a culture of highland agriculture and pastoralism, forestry, and hunting. And this picture is the traditional marriage of Nuosu. And now let us um, make clear where we are living. We are mainly living in the Sichuan and Yunnan provinces. It's in the green part of of the map of China. And in Sichuan, Liangshan is our heartland. It's the yellow part there. And Liangshan has many counties and Xichang City. Many counties have many Nuosu lives in many county, and the population here is about 50%. And in Yunnan province, many Nuosu lives in Lijiang City, Yunnan County, here, Ningnan County, here. And this is the Nuosu sphere. Besides, many Nuosu are also living in the Panzhihua in Sichuan province. Now we are going to the language part. Nuosu language can be divided into three major dialects: the regional, Shinja, and Sodi. Nowadays, many people who have learned the official language that is based on the Nuosu Shinja's dialect since in 1980s can use it to write and read. And different dialect speaking people living in the different counties. And we also have our characters. You can see in this picture, we have this is a Bimo script. Bimo write the Nuosu, most traditional Nuosu characters in their textbook. And this is the modern Nuosu characters. And now we are going to the closing part. Jino, Shizha, and Sondi areas have different clothing because they have different styles of it. And the picture I showed here is the Jino style. And this one is Adu style, which is belong to Sondi. And this in the middle is also the Adu's style. And now we're going to the musical instrument. Nuosu has two kinds of musical instruments. The first is called ho. You can see here, these two pictures. And another is the yueqi, panbie. And now we are going to the religion part. We are the animistic people, so do I. And we have a variety of religions specialists, including priests, bimo, and shamans, male shaman, Sunni, and female shamans, Muni. This is Bimo. I took this picture in 2020. He held his ritual implements, quiver, board teeth, and so on. And the scriptures, Bimo scriptures, is the most important thing for them because in the ritual they would always chant it, and that could make them more powerful. And Bimo always do divinations, but there are many kinds. The first one is test divination. They use Bimo scriptures to do the divination. And the second is use the branch of trees to do the divination and use the animal bones to do the divination. And now we see the two pictures of shamans, the male shaman, Suni, and the female shaman, Moni. They have the particular implements, the sheepskin drum. And the drum, the upper part of the handle is carved to resemble a horse because Nuosu believes that the horse it can see the ghost or spirits best. So the head of the handle is could need to be resemble a horse. And they always do divination by using the drums to call their guardian spirits, and also they will do it in the ritual. And there are some comments of Bimo and Suni for the rituals. The first is the animals. Both Bimo and Suni and Moni, all of them will use different animals to do the ritual. The chicken, the first one you can see kill the chicken and the Bimo hold it. If the cock crows, that means it can exorcise the ghosts, and also it's a kind of divination. That means the ghosts are gone. And the next is using the sheep and a pig. All of them have different functions. And both Sunni and Bimo will make a making shift territories. This picture I showed is the making shift diving territories of Sunni's guardian spirit. And this is Madu, and this is also a sacred area where Bimo need to live in. And this is the effigies that Bimo or Sunni will made in the rituals that represent ghosts. Now we are going to the next part, sacred forest. Here comes a question that why some forests are sacred, but some are not. The most important point is that those forests lives very special beings. Musi. Musi is the guardian spirit of a certain area. As a category, it can be understood as land spirit or earth spirit. It has different forms. They could be invisible and they also can be visible. The picture I showed is a visible spirit, a kind of stone. The big rock here is a Musi of two villages. And Musi, in Nuosu's culture, Musi is very powerful. It can bless people, bring them fortune, and bless them have a very good house. But also, they could do bad things to them. They can bring bad weather to ruin the villagers, and so forth. So how do Norse people live in harmony with Musi? Now we go to the ritual. This ritual can make them live in harmony. This ritual name is Musi Luo. Luo means sacrifice, make a sacrifice to the Musi. Musi Luo is also a kind of blessing ritual that could be conducted by individuals or groups, the main purpose of which is to make a sacrifice to the local Musi spirit in order to secure prosperities and well-beings. And now I'd like to share a case, a ritual which I participated in Meigu County this year. And Meigu is here. You can see the red triangle. And we conducted the ritual there. All the icons here represent the mountains. At the very beginning, in the morning of that ritual, villagers take a horse and they use the horse to take all things, all very heavy things like water, which they will use to boil the sheep, the sacrifice to from the foot of the mountain to the destinations where the Musi is. And it took us 3 hours to get from the feet of the mountain to the destination. And finally, we arrived at the destination. This is a rock, and this is also the Musi. And this is the sacrifice, a sheep, a white sheep. And the ritual assistants, when the ritual assistants arrived there, they cut the branches, the brush, the wild plants to burn because they want to clean a place to do the ritual. And then after they made the area for the ritual, they need to make the makeshifting diving territories. And they use the branches to represent the Bimo's guardian spirit area. And finally, it becomes like that. And then the ritual starts. The first step is the purification process. People will burn the stone, the hot stone, and put the hot stone in a bowl and put the water inside. So you can see this picture. And this is the purification, not just to purificate the, not just to purify the divine area of the guardian spirit of Bimo, but also the world. And after the purification process begins, the Bimo chanting. In the ritual, Bimo won't use text scriptures. He just used oral scriptures because this is the basic skills for Bimo to connect the spirit, to connect the nature. And then when the Bimo chanted like that, please blessing us. We sacrifice a sheep to you, and please accept it, and then protect us. And they made the sheep knot and then killed it. Then the sheep need to be strangled and made it suffocated because that means the sheep is complete and show their greatest sincere to the Musi. And then they made divination with the use of gallbladder. If it looks pretty, looks beautiful and full, that means the Musi accepted it. And also they also do the weather divination. If after the sheep was killed, if the rain, if the weather, if it rains slightly and or the sun comes out, that also means the Musi accepted it. And then all the things like cut the sheep and make the sacrifice need to be done on the stone. And this stone is the guardian spirit of that village. And this spirit protect 2 villages and all the people here. And only the male can stand up the stone. Women cannot touch and even stand close to the Musi. And then they boiled the food. After it was made, Bimo try it first, and also give some to his guardian spirit. And then after eating, the ritual was done. And during the ritual, the nearby villagers who is herding their cattle came to this ritual and see, so that they can know they did this musilo. And after the ritual, all the people, all the villagers who attended here cannot do anything to the earth. They cannot dig, they cannot herd their cattle in the forest, and they cannot do anything. Just make the forest relax, make the Musi enjoying her time. And then this time may last for 3 days or to 7 days. And there are some remarks. Harvesting of the trees and animals living in the sacred forests is a taboo after the ritual, according to the Nuosu's belief. If someone breaks a taboo, this person would met with a great misfortune. When I did this field work in that village, some people told me 30 years ago they didn't want to continue to do this ritual. And that year, many of the kids in that villages were unhealthy, and they were sick. And then in the next year they continue to do it, and all the kids were better. So this is a kind of taboo. To enter the sacred grove where the tangible Musi lives is permitted, usually only when offering sacrifice to the land spirit, just like the stones, the area of the stones, people won't go to that place for hurdle or something else, because this is the place of that Musi. And the complex traditional Norse, I think the complex traditional Norse knowledge of the relationship between land, its forests, and the spirits, and the proper maintains can significantly contribute to the scientific ecological forest management, not only inside, but also outside of the North sphere. That's all. Thank you. Thanks for your attention.